Welcome back to Tucson. This is Tucson RV Solar on site. We are at Dove Mountain, so you can see all of Tucson out below us. So on site with the trailer, and we are working on a van. Not a huge upgrade, but it's definitely going to change its capability. So all we're doing is upgrading into lithium, and then we're going to add 200 more watts of rich solar mini panels, thin panels, left and right side of that rack. We'll put those in series to create a 200 watt panel, and then parallel it with this other 200 watt panel up here. The voltages are really close. So we'll work on that in a bit. The other part that we're going to do is go underneath on the back side of this generator. There are some batteries, and those are going to come out, and we're actually going to install his new Epoch 300 amp hour battery inside. Big thing about vans, there's no space, so just getting everything out of the way first and foremost becomes a priority. So we took apart his couch slash bed, brought that outside, so we've got some working space. And you can see under here, water tank covering the wheel well, and down in his little power area, that's his breaker box with his auto detect converter charger. That's so he's good to go for charging lithium there. His Go Power solar controller is down there, so we have to change that to lithium as well. Transfer switch you can see, and then a 1000 watt inverter that's already wired in here. One of these cables is actually coming from the battery underneath, so it's going to make it real easy to tie into the 12 volt system. And right here is where we're actually going to drop the new battery. Plenty of space in there, and that's what's awesome about these Epoch 300 amp hour batteries. Whole lot of capacity and a little bit of space. Perfect for a van. So you can see what the project is. We'll come back for a little bit more later on. So here we are under the van, and as you can see, we've got two 12 volt AGM batteries. This is bolts that are strategically in place to let you drop it, so we can actually disconnect these and pull them out. Just enough clearance in here. Most of the time I need a lift before I'm going to do anything. You can see where we're going to disconnect it and then re-tie it in back above. Obviously, not a lot of room, but part of the fun of working on a van. And here we are back under the rig. You can see the batteries are gone. We got two new 2-aught cables. We put a new hole in the floor, drop that down. That's right where the battery is, right above it. And then we just put a couple of bus bars, little mini bus bars up here, and then tied everything together. Only running a 1000 watt inverter, so by using this 2-aught cable, we got plenty of capacity and wiring to be able to carry the load. And with that, we'll now go up top and finish with the battery and then start on the solar. All right, so finishing this, we already took care of the battery, and that was all installed and sealed up. And you guys saw that. You can see it tucked away and sealed in place. But not every time do you get a perfect solution. So Thule apparently has different types of racks that go on these vans. So we ordered crab rack mounts and they don't work. So we're gonna have to go back to the drawing board to put the 200 watts of solar on this. Working with the customer right now to see if maybe we can move that bar and that bar closer together. If we can get them to 49 inches, then we can definitely come up with a different solution and be able to mount us 2 panels. But it won't happen today. So we're gonna go back to the drawing board and finish that up, and then we'll head on to the next install and keep working this one. Everybody have a great day. Goodbye from Tucson RV Solar.